He's so much.
Training.
Damn, you replay reanalysis already, dude. I'm 5 minutes before the stream.
おお待ってたぜ
Oh man, you replay 5 minutes.
闇に散れいさあそりゃやっ昇竜拳そりゃてりゃ俺そりゃそ
Y'all players, I feel like tech more so great. Get started.
Yo,
What up?
not much, man. Not much.
We beat this guy real quick and we can do our thing.
Whoop his ass.
やっとりゃせりゃやっふったああ
Nice.
昇竜拳やっふんせりゃはあやっ波動拳ふんふん昇竜拳ふん昇竜拳そりゃふんやっふんああはあやっふんああやっ昇竜拳たせりゃ波動拳ふんやたせりゃふんそりゃ
How was your week off? Yo, Clockwork, my week off was fantastic, man.
昇竜拳
I feel like a lot better.
やっ波動拳ふんやっそりゃふんせりゃやっああふん波動拳昇竜拳昇竜拳ふんやっ昇竜拳ふん波動拳ふん昇竜拳たやっ昇竜拳ふんそりゃせりゃやっふん波動拳たやっ波動拳ふん昇竜拳やっ昇竜拳そりゃ昇竜拳たはあふんせりゃせりゃふん昇竜拳昇竜拳昇竜拳そりゃ波動拳はあ昇竜拳たやっ昇竜拳波動拳ああそりゃ波動拳やった波動拳
Alright, finish drink.
昇竜拳
1 second. Turn off the music so you can hear me better. And I'm going to share my screen to you on Discord so that there is less of a delay. You don't have to watch the, actually I can do even better than that.
I got the stream pulled up. I got everything ready to go.
You don't need, no, you don't need to look at the stream. You can look at Discord.
Oh, okay.
The stream has a delay. Discord does not. You can have the stream going, just mute it.
Okay, one second. Let me load that thing back up. I just closed it. I can see the chat. Everyone making fun of me. Let's do it.
Yep.
That's okay. Got
Don't worry. Everybody in my chat's cool as hell.
Just don't have to stream that it is. Or, sorry, Discord. Yeah, we cool. We know each other.
Alrighty.
One sec. My game's not loading up.
Now we not cool. We judging right now.
Oh, we not cool.
Yeah, bet. Okay, so you got everything down what I gave you last time?
I would say 90%. The only thing is, like, for some reason, sometimes I just can't, for the life of me, connect the Dragon Punch.
off of the light kick, like the lights.
Oh, that's all I've been practicing. I just literally did it for like 25 minutes right there.
So, what are you having trouble connecting the Dragon Punch off of?
The actual corner combo, jump in or down medium, back medium, heavy punch, into the skill, and then timing it right to actually let off the that move, Dragon Punch.
Yeah. Okay, so the reason there's two reasons. One, you can be too early and it never comes out like what I just did. And then two, you can be too late and then this happens, right? So there's the first timing the move is allowed to come out. Like as soon as the move would be allowed to come out, you can do it. So the trick is if you don't want to learn how to time it, you can literally just mash it.
Okay.
Watch. I'm just gonna mash the uppercut. It'll come out. I'm literally just doing this, and then I hit punch a bunch.
Okay.
Like you can just mash. There's no special timing. Like it has to be like a Goldilocks thing where it's like not too early, not too late. The reason you're doing it is because you were trying to cancel it off of the step kick. This is not a cancel. You can't do that. This move doesn't cancel anything. It cancels into V trigger. That's it. I think it. Yeah, it doesn't even cancel into super. So this is not a cancel. As they're falling, as you recover from the step kick, you do a DP, right? So as soon as you put your leg down, you're able to do moves again, right? So the trick is as soon as you're able, you do a DP. That's it. That's all there is to it.
Okay. Yeah. For some reason that's like,
待ってたぜ
just
待って
didn't
た
want to
ぜ
go off. But like the light punches, yeah, that was when I found the most difficult, connecting lights to the heavy. So
Yeah.
I mostly focused on that, and then
こう
yeah,
いうのが
honestly,
大
that's all I did. I loved it.
And you did all the different ones I showed you, right?
I just did mostly light punch, forward low kick, standing low kick, and then yeah.
Yeah, you did crouch jab, stand light kick, DP, right?
Yeah, those are that's the one I practiced.
Did you do this one?
I will now.
I gave you a couple to go over on the lights. So I wanted you to do this one and this one. One second. Let me redo my camera. Oh, actually, I will at least do this. Okay. Yo, Matt, what up, buddy?
Say again, sorry.
Oh, sorry, I'm talking to chat. So, let me know when you're in training mode.
In trading mode.
So, the next stuff I wanted to go over with you, because I'm building as a beginner, you need to have like a built foundation, right?
Yep.
I give you something to do when you hit people, right? Something you can do off of a cross up, something you can do off of a jump in, something you can do when you're on top of the wake up, like when you're like right here, something you can do. And that's all good, right? That's where we start with that, right?
Yep.
But now you need to know what to do in the open, neutral. And then when you're actually like not right there with someone, right? Like, what do you do here? Yeah, exactly. So what to do. So try to bear with me that some of these may be a little slightly complex, but I want to start you off on something that will get you on the right path immediately, like the right mindset. So a lot of people, when they first start out, they try to shy away from the other person a little too much,
Okay.
as like a comfort, like a safety thing, right? if you ever feel the need to do this, try to never be too far. Try to only ever be like, so this is round start position. If you feel the need to back off, never be further than just a little bit past the round start position. Like, you see where like my name is above my head?
Yep.
Never be like on the other side of the name. Always be on like the front side of the name at best.
Is that for
You never wanna be-
everyone or just Kev?
In general, when playing neutral, you do not want to forfeit space like this. That's bad. That's every character. That's bad.
Okay.
The reason is simple. If I had to control the other can, there might be a way for me to do that. They would walk you down, and we would end up in this position. You would end up in the corner.
Yep.
So you don't want to forfeit space if you feel uncomfortable. You have to learn how to stand your ground. This is a little hard at first because it feels really uncomfortable because the other opponent's doing stuff all the time. But you have to learn how to fight. You're here to fight, not run away the whole time. This is Street Fighter, not Street Runner. You know what I'm saying? So that sounds kind of memey and funny, but you have to learn how to hold your ground and deal with the problems presented to you rather than retreat constantly, right? So, things that I'm going to give you to do from here when you feel uncomfortable in the neutral game. I want you to do something like neutral jump and come down with a heavy kick. If you feel like someone's about to do something that makes you uncomfortable, you can be at a safe range and just do this. A little bit. Don't do it all the time. Just mix it in there. This is better than retreating. Much better. Because you're holding your ground with something that gives you some sort of protection and safety net, but will make it so that you don't actually get away from the opponent. Like, if they attack you and they're wrong on how they attack you, they could get hit by this, and this could lead to a combo. For example, I'm gonna have the CPU do like something like this. Like, they're just gonna run up and do something random. You can do, and there's all kinds of conversions you have from this too. Now, if the opponent jumps at you when you're doing this, the added benefit is that it controls horizontal space. So you could, for example, choose to hit the button earlier on, like you're on your way. Normally, you're gonna press it on your way down, like that, right?
Yeah.
But as you're jumping, if you see them jump, you can react and hit the button a little earlier. Like, I was gonna hit it on the way down, but because they jumped, I hit it earlier. And I can use this as a preemptive air-to-air. So in the process of coming down and controlling space, you can actually choose the air-to-air. This is a Street Fighter Classic fundamental. Neutral jump, control space. You were gonna press it on the way down, but because you reacted to them jumping, you press it in the air, right? If they land before you like this, you can actually Dragon Punch. I do it like, well, that's actually a punish.
Okay.
So like, I'm controlling, if they were to dash or come on the ground against me, I'm controlling that, and then they jump and I Shoryuken. I can react to them jumping. This strategy is like if you're bronze or new or silver or whatever, this strategy is automatically going to get you to gold. If you have combos and like other things on top of it, just playing like this will get you to gold. Because people don't know how to, they're not going to be good enough to approach and beat something like this. As long as you control space. And then they're going to keep jumping and you're going to keep anti-airing. What's the weakness? They have to, Hazy, the weakness to this is they have to walk up and anti-air on your neutral jump. That or you make a mistake. If you make a mistake when you're doing this, it can get bad. But like, let's say for example, I was to do this strategy and it goes against someone that doesn't know how to anti-air neutral jump. This is a pretty safe way to stabilize neutral. This isn't going to necessarily outright win you the game. It might get you a life lead because you punished them a couple times, right? You're going to punish them a little bit. They're going to try to attack you. They're going to get hit by an uppercut or a jump kick or something like that, or maybe a combo on the way down or whatever. But what it's going to do is it's going to stabilize the match. It's going to stabilize the match because they're going to have to slow down to deal with what you're doing. Right? So this kind of style shuts down a lot of beginner players. Now, once you hit them, once you have the match stabilized, and they're trying to play a little slower, you can slow down and do things like shoot a Hadouken. Yeah, Chumble, I'm teaching a new student of mine. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day, Chumble. Chumble, where's your mod? Is Twitch messing up? Hold on a second. Let me look at Twitch real quick. Why do you not have a green sword next to your name? I think it's just Twitch. Yeah, Twitch being twitchy. Yeah, so you can do things like shoot a Hadouken at this point. Now, let me teach you a little bit about how Hadoukens work, how fireballs work. Fireballs are an interesting move because they're probably one of the hardest moves to really get down on when and where and why to use, but they're also really strong, like super strong. So when you shoot a fireball, there's a couple rules attached to this that once you understand them, make the fireball make a lot more sense. One, fireballs cannot be jumped on raw reaction. If you humanly react to a fireball leaving my hand and then jump over it, I will always recover in time to anti-air you every time. So they cannot jump on reaction. They have to jump on a guess, on a read. They have to just have jumped just to jump. So that's important to understand because a lot of people that I've taught that are beginners like say, "Oh, I'm not gonna throw a fireball because what if they just jump?" Right? So the thing is that if they jump and it was a reaction like to the fireball, you will always be safe. But if they're just jumping just to jump, they might catch your fireball. That's true. They could just to jump and get you. But if they're jumping just to jump, you don't need to throw a fireball anymore. Does that make sense? Like the fireball is to make them feel like they should jump. But if they're jumping around just to jump around, then the fireball is pointless. Like, right? I just need to wait for them to jump. And then protect the ground in front of me. But if they are jumping on reaction, or if they're not jumping at all, see right there, because he just jumped just to jump, he'll catch my fireball. But if he was to jump on like reaction, I would catch him every time. Just due to the way the frame data works, just the frames, right? Like, there's a way to set this up as a semi-reaction. I can do guard recovery, jump, and you'll be able to tell from the timing. I'm gonna set this to a. Actually, even reversal as long as a fireball trap. But without a fireball trap, I could simulate it with a delay of 13. I'm gonna set this to far at all. I need to tap up, not hold up, otherwise it won't work. I need this attack to turn on. Alright, so I'm gonna do fireball, fireball, and he jumps on reaction to the fireball. And I'll always have time to anti-tire. I can anti-tire with, I don't even have to use a dragon punch. I can do crouch fierce. It's based on the timing. If they jump on reaction, you'll always have time to anti-tire. And every time you shoot a fireball, you should always do a dragon punch when they jump, because there was nothing else for you to think about right now other than a jump.
Okay.
That's all you have to concern yourself with. Every time you shoot a fireball, all you're thinking about is them jumping. That's it. That's the whole point of you doing this. At this range is so that if they jump, you uppercut.
Okay. Now, if you throw too many fireballs in a row, back to back to back to back, they could just hold up forward and punish you. So they could. That would be them not doing it on a reaction anymore. They'd be doing it on a read of your pattern. So you don't ever want to fall into a pattern with fireballs, unless your pattern is designed to make them feel like it's a pattern they can jump on. That's a little complicated. We'll get to that later, like fake patterns. For now, try not to have a pattern to your fireball. Have it be like fireball, like wait around, turn off the dark reaction. Be it like fireball, wait around, fireball, wait around. Change up the timing a little bit. Fireball, wait around. Fireball, fireball, wait around. Fireball, fireball. And fireballs from this distance, like a little further out here, like round start position, are really, really good because they create what's called a fireball trap. So the further away a fireball is, the more advantage it gains. You see on the frames that fireball was plus 15. Okay.
If I throw a fireball here, it's minus 5. But from over here, it's plus 26. So the further away I am, the more plus a fireball is on block. So if I keep throwing fireballs from far away and they block one, I get huge frame advantage. I'm actually so plus on these far away fireballs, I can dash and uppercut.
Okay.
But if you're closer, like here, it's a little bit more dangerous to throw 2 in a row. So the general rule is, there's a rule of thumb. When you're close to the opponent, like here, you use heavy fireball, because you're just going to throw one fireball anyway. So you throw heavy fireball when close. Heavy fireball. Heavy fireball. Heavy fireball at this range, right? And then, I mean, you can choose to do light sometimes, but generally, heavy fireball. When you're just going to throw one at this close range, heavy fireball, right? Then you get further away, like here, the ground start position, that's where you do light fireballs. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So from far away, light fireball, and then when you're gonna throw one fireball at this range, heavy.
Heavy close, light away. Duck medium fireballs.
No medium, like medium fireball is very uncommon to be used. I think medium fireballs are unexplored and pretty good, but I just can't find a reason to use them.
Okay. Then I will stick with light and heavy.
Yeah.
昇竜拳波動拳昇竜拳そりゃもう一丁波動拳波動拳せいや波動拳昇竜拳あらよっと
I wonder, real quick, can I do... Oh, definitely. Oh, that actually catches that. That won't catch. So we have the neutral jump strat, and you anti-air if they jump, and if they jump with you, you air to air them, and you try to come down with this, and if they dash into this and get hit, you try to do a combo. And then once they settle down in neutral, you think about throwing a fireball, and you look for jumps and you anti-air. Now, that's what we have so far. And there's one last thing we need to add for you to work on. You need to learn how to use your buttons on the ground and fight with people. So, at max, I want you to learn a movement style. Learn how to be guarding at all times, and move in very small bursts of movement that are quickly guarded again. Crouch blocking, always. Move, crouch block, move, crouch block. And you're gonna get fast at doing this, but you should always be in a guarded position when you can be. Now, it's a little less important if you're really far away, like out here.
Yes.
But if you're ever in a range where something could hit you, no matter what it is, you should always be trying to guard. Move, guard, small steps, move, guard, move, do it approaching, do it moving away. Move, guard, small steps. That's what I want you to practice. Move in small steps in any direction. And then when you're at like this range, the attacks you have available to you are heavy fireball, stand heavy kick at the edge range of it, which is like here. They would probably be more usually crouching too, so like more like this range. You have heavy kick, and you may not know a combo for this yet when it crush counters, and that's fine. There is a combo, and we'll get to that combo at some point. But for now, I want you to just learn using heavy kick at the max distance out here. And then the other two things you're going to work on is approaching with crouching medium kick into fireball.
Yeah, I got that. I can tell you how many times I actually shoot a fireball versus doing the uppercut.
Look, crouch medium kick into fireball is a Street Fighter staple, and a very important Street Fighter staple. So, especially for like Street Fighter 6 coming up, this is going to be a very important part of the game. You should learn how to use this. So when you're moving around at this range, when you want to do a crouch medium kick, step in to your crouch medium kick, like this. Don't just hit crouch medium kick. Step into it. step into it. Step into it like this. And then you do a fireball. Step in, fireball. Step in, crouch green kick, fireball. Step in, crouch green kick, fireball. Step in, crouch green kick, fireball. Mix that with roundhouses. You don't need to step into the roundhouse. Step in, crouch green kick, fireball. Roundhouse. Huh?
Can I get a fireball off the roundhouse?
No. Roundhouse doesn't cancel anything. And then while you're playing like this, be mindful that if they jump, you have to anti-air.
Honestly, the one thing I was having trouble with is, like, obviously the dummies jumping around, I can half circle Shoryuken or I can down heavy punch or anti-air, but goddamn, when they're moving around, my reaction time's so slow. So that's why I've been doing like hard CPUs, and then like just sitting there and literally just trying to practice defense. Let these guys
right. It can be very difficult. So the thing that's slow is not your reactions, it's your perception. So, for example, the reason I'm fast at inputting a Shoryuken when people jump is because I've trained myself to react to the stimuli of their feet leave the floor. That means do the input. I've trained that so much that even if I was to look away from my screen and it was in my peripheral, my hand would move completely, like, without any input from me at all. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not worried. I'm not like, it's just gonna happen. My hand will simply move. My hand will simply attempt an uppercut every time they jump, right? No matter what. Their feet leave the floor, I do the uppercut. If you told me to not do the uppercut, it would actually be hard for me not to. Now, I did learn how to not do it all the time. I had to unlearn that autopilot, do it every single time. The first thing I learned is do the uppercut every time, no matter what. Then I had to walk it back and say, okay, not every time, because there is times where it's not the best option, right? But I have to use a different uppercut. But I learned that later. My first initial learn thing was DP everything. DP every jump. Always. Every single jump. If they leave the floor, do the motion. And do a clean, as close to a clean Shoryuken as you can, every time.
Okay.
Teach yourself that means that. They jump, you do the motion. You have plenty of time to do the motion. Like here, watch my inputs. I will not begin a motion until after they've jumped. You see? I'm just sitting here doing nothing. You have plenty of time.
Okay.
And now I'll set them to jump with something harder, like a jump heavy punch. This requires me to anti-air immediately. You have plenty of time, even if you think you don't. The problem with crouching heavy punch is that if you react and you're late, your crouching heavy punch can lose or trade. DPs, if inputted, cannot lose. They cannot. DPs cannot lose if inputted. They cannot. They are invincible. That was a perfect Shoryuken. Nice.
Okay. More anti-airs. And yeah, I think just from the week of practicing, I got the second light combo already. Right. Be quick with it.
So the combos are gonna mesh well with these skills that you're learning right here. Which this VOD you'll be able to go back because it's streamed. You'll be able to go back and look at the VOD too as well. So these skills, once you learn them and mess around with them for a lot of hours and practice them, will give you like a strategy, like a game plan that you can follow, and we'll add steps to, we'll add layers to it. Like think of it like modulistic. It's a very modulistic game plan because we can remove and insert new modules as we go. Stabilize the match, stop them from jumping, stop them from dashing, and then begin attacking them. If the match gets unstable again, return back to stabilizing the match, slow it down, and then begin attacking them again. This strategy is very like fundamental and very simple to learn, and it only gets, as you get better at the game, this strategy will get better.
Okay. Easy.
Now, there's one more thing I want to teach you that ties back into the combos, and I want it goes back to, you remember what I taught you about the crouch jab? Did I show you crouch jab throw already?
Yeah, I can't get the second jab, but I usually get the crouch to a grab.
Yeah, crouch jab grab, right? Now jab grab doesn't work. You have to do jab grab. You have to do jab walk up grab. But what I want you to do is you can do jab crouch medium kick, jab walk up throw. So it means you can do jab crouch medium kick fireball like that. This is a very good basic string to learn. It'll give you a lot of mileage. And you want to do heavy crouch beam kick, heavy fireball, by the way. There's no point to do the other ones for the most part. Maybe medium fireball is okay too, but heavy fireball is usually what you want to do.
So it's 2 jabs, medium low punch, everything crouched, jabbing, puck kick, heavy fire. Yeah. Okay.
Crouch jab, crouch medium kick, heavy fireball. Paladin. This is a basic string for beginners that it's highly effective. Highly effective.
And can I finish with a dragon punch if I can? Or should I just...
Yes. If you feel confident that you can land it, then yes, you can. I'll show you how that works. So these jabs, if the first, this is why I didn't teach you that yet, because it requires some confirmation skills.
Okay.
If the first jab connects, you are not going to do crouch medium kick. If the first jab connects, you're going to do the light combo I showed you.
Yep. Okay.
That's what if the first jab connects. If the second jab is the one that hits, which I will show you here, right? If the second jab is the one that hits, then you do crouch medium kick into uppercut. So then it becomes a return guard random. You see how I'm changing what I do based on whether or not the first jab hits or not?
Yep.
That requires a little bit of confirmation skill.
Yes.
But yes, to answer your question in a more simple way, yes, it is possible. But the reason I'm teaching you this right now is because I actually don't want you to care if the first jab hits or not. I want you to just do the string every time.
Okay.
For now, you're just going to do the string no matter what. And this is what I mean by modular strategy. As you learn how to confirm, you can take this string to a higher level because you will actually pick out. Okay, if the first light hits, I do that light combo. They block the first one, get hit by the second one. I do crouch medium kick into DP as the combo, and if they block all of it, I just do the low forward fireball.
Because that creates space.
Right. If they block all of it, you just do that. Yeah. And once you get out here, then you can start throwing more fireballs. What up, Lee? Simple enough, right?
Yep. Definitely.
How long will I be playing? I'll be playing a while, Lee. I want to set. I'm just finishing up this lesson. Go ahead and invite me. Okay. I want you to work on this stuff and hit me up when you feel comfortable with it, okay? Keep doing what you've been doing against like the AI and stuff like that. That's actually a good idea, because that way you don't have to worry about internet connection. You have like an endless moving target to practice concepts on.
Well,
That's actually a good idea.
The biggest thing for me is living so far in the north. Every time I boot in with someone, super laggy. I said, nah, not learning like this. I know Street Fighter 6 is going to have the rollback, I believe. So it's supposed to be better online. So
Yeah.
I honestly probably won't play any online. And I'm just going to practice against AIs and just try to... Because also AIs, I can't preset their jumps. So to me, you know, it's nice. It's like random all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
So my connection's trash. That's why I don't play anyone in the Discord either, because it's just would be unfair. I'm used to the lag. Other people aren't.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, you could at least like and the thing in the Discord, if you don't want to play with people, you could at least talk about the game and like learn concepts, like trade ideas with each other. That could be a helpful resource. I'll be home in 3 hours. Yeah, we can play when you get home.
Yeah, I literally will sit here for an hour or two every night just practicing the combos.
Yeah, and practice the strategies and stuff like that. Like try to really flesh those strategies out and get them nailed down.
Well, that's what I'll do. So yeah, when I go face the AI, I won't even try to hit them. I literally what I do is I just try the strategies. Or like I was practicing defense, and then if I hit them, obviously I'll complete the combos, and I've been doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Sometimes the DP I do too quickly, or I don't do quick enough. I guess I do both sides of the spectrum, but it's closing the gap. The gap is closing.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, soon it'll be first place. You'll see.
Uh-oh. This is laggy. Alright, I'm gonna let you go for right now, bro. I'll see you in the stream.
Awesome, yeah, man. Thank you.
Yeah, you have a wonderful day.
You too.
やっ昇竜拳よっとふんテレ波動拳やったテレ波動拳うった昇竜拳よっとふん昇竜拳よっとふんテレアテレア昇竜拳よっと昇竜拳よっと波動拳波動拳やっとり波動拳波動拳昇竜拳よっとたあそれ波動拳波動拳たあ波動拳そりゃそりゃもう一丁よっとやっやるなやるなやっやっやるなやっ
Having fun of Cody.
そりゃそりゃもう一丁よっとはあよっとせりゃそりゃたはあよっとはあせりゃはあおれよっとはあせりゃおれ昇竜拳よっとはあそりゃはあおれせりゃはあせりゃそりゃはあおれ昇竜拳よっとああせりゃおれ昇竜拳つやったくおれよっとはあせりゃせりゃよっとはあああくおれ波動拳せりゃああたいただきせりゃはあいただきせりゃおれ波動拳ああはあせりゃはあ発売旋風脚ああそりゃせりゃおれ波動拳はあはあくはおれよっとああはあおれよっとはあそりゃよっとはあせりゃそりゃはあおれよっとせりゃはあおれよっとああそりゃせりゃおれよっとはあはあよっとああたいただきおれよっとせりゃせりゃおれよっとああたはあおれよっとああそりゃせりゃよっとせりゃはあよっとああたせりゃおれよっとはあせりゃはあおれよっとああたそりゃはあおれよっとせりゃくはあおれよっとああたただきおれはあせりゃそりゃしまったよっとああしまったおれ昇竜拳よっとせりゃせりゃおれはあそりゃおれよっと
Well, as long as it's fine for you.
おれ昇竜拳せりゃそりゃおれよっとはあせりゃああよっとはあそりゃたはあおれよっとせりゃはあよっとはあくせりゃおれよっとはあそりゃたよっとはあそりゃたしまいたよっとはあそりゃてりゃはあよっとせ そりゃ俺昇竜拳よっとたあよっとしばそりゃたあ竜巻旋風脚よっとはあそりゃよっとはあたあはあよっとしばはあよっとはあそりゃはあ暗いなそれよっとやったー波動拳ふっはーやっおうふっやっふっやっ昇竜拳よっと昇竜拳よっと昇竜拳よっと
Being specific and
昇竜拳よっとやっふっふっふっふっ昇竜拳よっとやっ昇竜拳よっと昇竜拳よっと昇竜拳よっとやっやっ昇竜拳よっとてらそれやっ昇竜拳